drums in the building. Let's applaud him greatly for coming out and achieving.
You may be seated. Mayor thought it not proper to come by and pay respects. He's on a tight schedule. He's the Chief Executive Officer for the City of Chicago. Put your hands together for Mayor Rahm Emanuel.
Thank you. I want to say a few words. I often speak from a podium, and this is the pulpit. And I grew up in a home respecting the difference and the separation of church and state, and I don't want to ever do anything that would ever do anything wrong to the pulpit. But I will say this: if we're going to do what we need to do as a city and respect the words of Mr. Hayes and Reverend Hayes, the pulpit and the podium have to be pointed in the same direction. They can't be going in different directions. We're a stronger city when they're looking forward together. I wanted to be here to pay respects to a person, an individual, that not only changed our city, but changed the lives of our city. He may have been known. It's okay. I just came from a basketball game. Saw great kids. Kids from Whitney Young and Curry playing basketball. Dr. Hayes' work, he was known as a pastor, a singer, a mentor, many titles. He was a friend to many. Our city is richer because of his presence here. Your lives and the lives of the communities you and I live in are richer because he was here. He shared his strength. He shared his vision with all of us. He touched us in different ways. He touched us in ways to know what our purpose is. To remember that we, for our children, to live up to their full potential, we as adults must live up to our full responsibility to them. And that the most important door a child walks through for their education is the front door of their home. I do not know the children in this church, but I know that their parents brought them to this church. And they are good children, and their city deserves to work for their future the way that Dr. Hayes worked for the future of the church and the future of the community and the future of every family that made up his church. I want us in this moment in time, while we think and we pray, remember the light that he shined on the path we walked and guided us forward. He will be his compass, the light that he shone ahead of us that will give us the sense of the path we need to walk to be right by the words and the actions of a great man. Let us put him in our thoughts and prayers and always remind ourselves, as Rabbi Hillel said, who are you if you are not for yourself? What are you if you're only for yourself? If not now, then when? And those were not just his words, but we now know there was an individual that lived up to its creed.